Hello everyone, my name is David Spak and I'm a newly graduated guidance counselor, and I'm not pretty sure about the correct translation of the Swedish title studie- och yrkesvägledare, so I'm just going to stick with guidance counselor, and I hope that's okay with you. I graduated this year in June, and now I'm working at a couple of elementary schools in Sweden. And today I'm going to introduce you to my project syvbloggen.wordpress.com. So this project, syvbloggen.wordpress.com, it's a non-profit project that I started 6 months ago. So it was in January I realized that I soon was going to graduate, and I was wondering how can I make guidance counseling more visible to the general public. I know that some guidance counselors are using ICT in their profession, but can we use ICT to make our profession more visible? Yeah, I think so. So my vision with this project is to make guidance counseling more visible, and through the blog I hope that I can increase the knowledge about guidance counseling. I have a vision that the blog will give the general public an insight of my work and the work as a guidance counselor in general. So I thought if I can make guidance counseling visible through a new, innovative and exciting way, that will increase the knowledge of guidance counseling. As I already told you, I'm a newly graduated guidance counselor. And during my study time at Stockholm's University, I realized that the guidance counseling is very concealed. So sometimes at work, people ask me, what do I do? They say they know what a guidance counselor is, but they don't know what we do at work. So my vision with this blog is that to make guidance counseling more visible in a new, innovative way. I also have a long-term goal with the blog, and that's to implement ICT in the guidance counselor study program in Sweden, because I think that the guidance program needs to be changed and expanded to reflect the needs of a changing society. I also think that ICT is a very important part of the guidance counselor profession or guidance counseling profession. ICT is a part of the future, and that's why you guys sitting there in Finland listening to me, a guy in Sweden, talking about ICT. And now I have described the project, so now I think it's time that I show you what I'm talking about. So this is the blog. And in the top you'll find the menu. As you can see, the blog is written in Swedish, and for now I work to translate some of the pages. My priority is to translate about the blog, the purpose and goal of the blog, and the background. But for now the whole blog is written in Swedish. And that is me again. And in the bottom right, you can follow the blog if you click on this button. So whenever I update the blog, you get notified by email. And if you don't find that button, you find this button in the sidebar, and it works the same. If you click on that, you follow the blog. And for now I just have one follower, and sadly I think that's me. So if you wanna know more about what a guidance counselor in Sweden does at work, please click on one of those follow buttons. So I'm now gonna show you some of the under pages, and I'm not going to show you every page because that would take a while. Yeah, I jump to this page, and here you can read more about the blog. And in the same menu, you find the purpose and goal in the blog. And as I already told you, I have a long-term goal, and that's to implement ICT in the career guidance study program in Sweden. That's the name of it. Yeah, because I think the study program needs to be changed and expanded to reflect the needs of this changing society. Yeah, and that's based on that I think ICT is a very important part of the future for guidance counselors. Yeah, and on this page you find more information about the guidance counselor study program in Sweden, and you can also read about my 3 years at the program. For example, this is my first year, and that's a very tired classmate. Yeah, and this is my last year. And that's me again, and this is actually from my graduation day, and that is my former class, the best class I may say. And this is another very important page, at least I think so, because under these links you can read about the work that I do as a guidance counselor. And the blog is written from my point of view, so the work that I do may not be general for all guidance counselors in Sweden. And this is a post from the 7th of July. It was in the middle of the summer, and all my colleagues had vacation, so I sat at the office and did some statistics. And it looks kind of fun, doesn't it? Yeah, and this is another post. It's from May, and this day I followed the Swedish search and rescue team during a search and rescue drill, and I followed them to learn more about what they do and how the Swedish search and rescue works. On the blog you can read my thoughts about the guidance counselor and guidance counseling. You cannot read about my thoughts about the guidance counselor, but you can read about what I think about guidance counseling in Sweden and other parts of the world, of course, if I find that interesting to write about, which I certainly do one day. Yeah, and on this page you can read a little bit more about my work to implement ICT in the study program. For example, I had some short lectures already at Stockholm's University, and I hope to be back there soon again. And before I end this video, I'm gonna show you this page, and here you find some way to contact me. And you can contact me by mail, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn. So if you have any questions about the blog or about the work that I do, please contact me. And don't forget to follow the blog if you want to. I post some links in the end of this video that I think is important, so you find the blog and some other important stuff at least that I think it's important. So I think that was everything for now, and I wanna thank you guys for watching this video.